James Thomas with Morning Blend. I got David with me, and I have two Davids and David.
As it sounds, you know.
Don't get us confused.
How can I get you guys confused?
Because I'm David and he's Dave.
I see one has a dark beard and one has a red beard.
There you go. Thank you very much.
So tell us about your company.
We're Worldwide Technology Synchrony Labs, which is a mouthful. Synchrony Labs develops software for companies, many companies you heard of, retail, government, etc. We were one of the first companies in St. Louis to do agile software development. Are you familiar with software development at all?
Just a little bit, not much.
So what's cool about agile is that it, instead of saying, here's what we want, customer, here's the 1,000 points that we want you to do, and going off for 2 years, we work in iterations, and we do a little bit every week, getting feedback from the customer, and we learn as we go with all these aha moments, building what's called a minimum viable project, which basically means you start out with what you really need, and then you keep working from there. So it's a really great way to develop software, and we were one of the first in town to start doing it. We have about 400 software developers, or people that are on software development teams. We're right across from Busch Stadium.
So what brings you to Innovation by Design, powered by Maritz?
Well, what brings me is I'm creating a innovation training program within Worldwide Technology with some other people, and then Synchrony has a business innovation practice. Dave is a member, where we'll go to corporations using various tools and processes and help them innovate, and you could probably speak to that better than I could.
I can. So the Business Innovation Consulting Group, there's a core team of us, and we're the group that goes in and facilitates and gets to the root of the problems. So figure out what the company really needs. A lot of times, we'll have a customer that will say, I need a particular thing, like I need a new app. And rather than just say, great, we'll go build you that, we kind of dig down into the business outcomes. We look at taking that idea to outcome, so that we can really make sure that when we do deliver that software, using the agile methodology that Dave described to you, that we're actually delivering working software that addresses a core business goal. And usually we get asked to do more after that.
What do you think about the startup community here in St. Louis compared to other communities?
Well, I don't really have a comparison to other communities because I'm born and raised St. Louis. We can talk about where we went to high school together. But I go actually, I go pretty far back in the startup community, because I actually had a company that I ran prior to there being an I-10 or a Capital Innovators, or back in the day there was a couple of angel groups, and that was about it. And so I've actually watched and participated in the evolution of the startup community, and it's an exciting time.
Very exciting time in St. Louis.
I think what's most innovative is companies like yours that are leveraging local media and doing this, so that's pretty cool.
Thanks, I appreciate both David and David. Thanks for being on Morning Blend.
Thanks.
Yeah, take care. Whoa.